A very good afternoon to you, Monday people. Big crowd for winter. Hello, lovely to see you here. I'm Dean Stevenson. I'm the 4 p.m. fellow who you might have seen today here at the piano writing music, like I do every day. Ooh, pizza, thank you. Oh, yum. If anyone's hungry, get to know these people down here. Pizzas, cards, drinks. You guys are like settling in, aren't you? Oh, wow. 4 p.m. is the thing where something is made in front of you. It's made and it's rubbed out, and it's made and it's rubbed out. There's swearing, there's cursing, you hear some tinkle tinkle on the piano, and something is made which you don't normally get to see. You normally pay your ticket price to see the show. Well, this idea is to show you all of the making as well as the show, but the show of actually playing the piece front to back, we're probably a few minutes away, because we're going to rehearse it now, because if you want to know when the musicians have seen today's piece, the answer is now. They're only just looking at it now, so they're sight reading in front of you guys, and would you please make welcome the delicious quartet for today of G1, of Hayato, of Janet and Brett. I'll do a bit of explaining. If you can see the screen, you'll see that my score whiz by on the screen from the iPad. If you can't see the screen, there's a paper copy for any nerdy nerds who want to nerd out on nerdy music, but don't take that home. My publishers will follow you home. So, what started today? Let me just give you, if you could just play the first 2 bars for me, please, Brett. That's it. So that's the first melody I had. Now, when 4 p.m. started, which is what this book is about, there was 150 days, this is my journals of 150 consecutive days, where I never carried an idea across. So I killed everything, started every day fresh. And I kept a journal of every day, and it was really brutal and really weird and crazy, and life was pretty nuts. It's a hell of a journey, and you can see we record everything. So there's a QR code in there to listen to all of the days as you read about them. It's like 11 hours of music just in that book there. But after I did that was the first season, we're now in the 4th one. I thought, rather than killing every idea, I'm just going to kind of make a spreadsheet of the little bits that I like. And sometimes the bits that I like are like that, which I wrote weeks ago. I mean, I don't want that to die. I want to kind of start the day with that and then see where it goes. So sometimes it's literally a blank page, no idea, I'm just humming the Village People, to myself, whatever. Some days I stub my toe and that's my inspiration. Some days there's a war on, that's my inspiration, who knows. Just showing up regardless, so that's a melody. And the other melody that I had, which I've taken is, can I hear, where is it? There's 2 melodies and you'll hear them come back and then you'll know that they're the ones that I've kept. Where is it? Oh shit, you'll hear it. Anyway, so there's 2 little melodies, and so I've got these little things. And if we can now play, just briefly, I'm procrastinating here. Let's play from O, from letter O. It's in 3/4 now. Da 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 da. What was that melody? So everyone, do. Cool. So that's me just like, there it is, that's the body, the ensemble supporting that melody. So that's my job, to see how to make that little seed grow. What does it need? Who's supporting it? Who's answering it? Who's pulling it along? So anyway, and this is, well, I've been doing this now here for 447 days. This is the 447 day, and I've called this one the Waltz Hummed Twice. Let's get started from the first bar. Go. Mr. Brett. Okay, so there you go. That was the start of it. Getting everyone kind of ready. There's nothing really solid yet. It's all just sort of teasing you. Okay, now everyone from letter B. B. E. Too many Rits and piano men muscles there, shouldn't they're all confusing. Okay, so here we go. I spent that whole time sort of building up, giving you little hints of the melody, and at that point we're now going to go into a kind of a melody proper and romp along. Any questions from you guys so far, apart from the Rit followed by più meno? Sorry, that's confusing. You can get rid of that Rit at 23, that doesn't make any sense, does it? Just rub that little fucker out. All right. So the thing with rehearsals, there's a drinking. Oh, we're too late. No, we're not too late. This is good. As you can see, they like to draw things on their chart. They're not drawing like cock and balls. They're actually writing information about what they're supposed to do, who they're supposed to look at, because they only see their own part, not everyone's part. So they're making cues for themselves. So there's a drinking game here at 4 p.m. The 4 p.m. drinking game. So please, if you have a drink in your hand, choose one of the ensemble members now. I'll give you a moment. Okay. Now that you've chosen someone, each time they touch their pencil, have a drink. Okay? Fuck. Okay. Cheers. Cheers, everybody. Shit. The game's on. Thank you very much. It's all right. Yesterday I wrote a tango and they brought tequila up, so oh fuck. Okay. So, and if also, I'll come back to you and we'll have a chat about creativity. If you have any questions, you can ask. Good. Any questions from you? No? Good. Okay. Let's go from the top again up to the top. Yep. Top, please. Yep. Transparent here. Here we go. I'd like to say that the first bar of F, the second bar of F is my best kind of Gershwin rip-off ever. Jazz chord. Very nice. Okay, all good. Let's go from D again so we can get our hands around that. And I'll see if the people at home have any questions. Into the D. There, lovely. Sorry, get rid of that note before K, that little quaver. That was a part, doesn't it? Lovely. They're sight reading this, by the way. This is the first time. This is the first time I've ever played it. I think that's worth an applause. Yes, thank you. When I said before, I went, jazz chord. I reckon there's a chance that some people went, you're like a classical composer, and you're thinking, how clever that you've made a jazz chord. Like, you've probably never played jazz in your life, you wanker. And I would have thought that too, if I'd have heard someone like a classical person kind of go, I wrote jazz. But the fact is, I'm actually like, I leave here and I go to a pub and I play jazz. I'm actually a jazz musician. I feel like a complete imposter in classical world. So I can say that, you're welcome. Writing jazz chords for quartet, that's a whole new thing though. Right. That was nice. Should we go from...
Do you want me to play the upbeat to K?
Sorry?
Do you want the cello to play upbeat to K, or is it just...
No, it's you. Just you. It's just you, the end of 4. Actually, let's make it beat 4. Yeah, make that a crotchet. Make it a full crotchet. Yep. Yep. And you're just playing 1, 2, 3, rest.
Same for me as well? Hold my note?
Actually, no. Make yours a minimum. The bar before K is just a minimum on the G. Okay, cool. From up it into K. That bit there, so at the Andante at 75, it really gets the second violin takes the melody. Yeah, really, this is the melancholy bit. That that's that second melody I couldn't remember before. That's the one I wanted to save from a few days ago. Didn't want it to die either, so I had to put that across.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, you kind of want like a flat Sultasto.
Yeah, I think
sound.
so,
Do you
sort of
want- do you want it louder though, or is that okay? The volume.
I think it's okay that it's down. Yeah, down's good. Because these people are very quiet and respectful. It's very nice.
Yeah.
They're listening. Not like yesterday. Rude. Okay, another word. L, please. I love that melody. Hold it. Oh, that's pretty. That's pretty James Bondy shit. That is. That's fucking. Yeah, that's good. So at N, first violin plays across. At N, second violin comes in, and then you guys enter second bar of N. Great. Does anybody have any questions or queries or problems or rashes they need a cream for? Anything you want to talk about? Yes? Am I going to do any what? Am I going to do any piano music? No, I'm not. I use the piano as a tool to write this piece, but I don't. You don't want me to play that. You don't ask me to. No, I don't play it. I'm not a piano player. Like I play double bass and sing. I'm not a piano player. I just use it as a tool. You didn't really hear me play piano today. You've heard the occasional note come out, but you didn't hear like Chopin-y shit because I don't do that. So no. Sometimes if I write a piano part, which is very hard for me to do, I get someone else to come in to do that. But that's not today. Yes, sir. I'd probably like all the 4 bars. They all kind of, it's rare that one part would be written a few bars out before the others kind of follow. It's like you're trying to make them all have a chat at the same time. So it's a conversation they all need to have. Yeah, so they all kind of move together, I think, yeah. No, okay, we'll keep going. Oh. No, okay. That was lovely. Let's check from M. M for Mary, please. That's what James Bond called. Upbeat viola in 3/4. Hold there. Okay, it's good. So we'll just do that right on O again.
Can I, 2 before O,
Two before O, yep.
2 before P, can I crescendo into that 4 tones of diminuendoing into it? 3 before P, I've got a diminuendo, but it feels as though I should
A
crescendo.
diminuendo. Oh,
I feel as though I should.
yes, why do you have that? That's a good question. You shouldn't have that. No, take that away. Get rid of that.
Go the other way.
You should go the other way.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's fine.
More like subito, isn't it? From just bah. Yes. Okay. Good. Figure O, please. Upbeat viola. Sorry, at P. Can the viola come forward at P? So we got the sort of frill. You're only forte. This guy's a fortissimo. So just texture on top. B, ba ba bum. I want to hear that line at P. It's probably not a very good speaking register for the viola. The viola is this one here, which is a slightly bigger violin and a smaller cello. This is a standard string quartet, 2 violins, viola, cello. Has anyone not heard a string quartet live before? It's possible. Yeah, there we go. Yay. Well, here they are. You're welcome. And they drink beer too. They're actually beer drinking normal people who have cats and pay rent and all the things just like everybody else. Shall we do 2 before P, please? Give it up for the G1, Hayato, Janet, and Brett. Okay, so we got to the last bar. That's the whole piece in one. Questions? Yeah, does my mood interfere a lot? Yes, either because it goes directly onto the page or I spend all day trying to ignore it or be the opposite. Yeah, some days I just feel really I just want to write another slow piece because I like writing slow pieces, and I just think, for fuck's sake, Dean, will you just, oh God, stop being so sad all the time. And so sometimes I go, so yeah, you're always fighting how I feel, probably, all the time. And sometimes there's a genuine melancholy or a genuine joy or a genuine hangover, and that does, play a big part, yeah. Absolutely. I think that'd be crazy to say that I wasn't. I think that's the hardest part for any artist who you can commission, be them visual or music or whatever. I used to say a while ago, when people ask me, what kind of music do you write? And my answer was, whatever I'm paid to write, because I just need the money. But ultimately you go, I can write whatever you want, but if you want me to write an upbeat piece and I've just, someone in my family's just died, it's going to be really hard for me to give you what you want. So ultimately, I can kind of go, I'll just write whatever I bloody well feel like, which is what this platform allows me to do, which is weird. Good? Any other questions? I'll ferry some questions here. Here we go, Brett.
In letter A.
Letter A, right back at the start,
Right,
yes.
so, yeah, the second pizzicato, it's marked D sharp, is that right, or should it be D natural? Is it, you got a preference? So I just wondered whether D natural might.
The second pizzicato. That's it, yeah. No.
No, it's a natural.
Yes. Yes, it is, that's right, yes. Thank you very much. Right. That was great that you held that little thing all the way from the start of the piece. You played the whole thing and you remembered something right back at the start. There is something about musicians of this calibre, and I've had it happen a couple of times when, let's say, we got a piece done early, and I went, let's play a favourite from 100 days ago, because today's 447. Let's say I pull out a piece from 250, just because I like it, and let's play it for its fun. And sometimes, if one of the musicians happened to have been here on day 250, they go, oh yeah, I'm always messing up that bit. How the fuck do you remember? It was hundreds of days ago, and you've played in the orchestra hundreds of pieces since. The memory that you have in your hands and your brain astounds me. The shit you hold. They can't drive cars or boil eggs. They're shit at everything else, but they can play these instruments like monsters. It's amazing. Right, you ready?
Yeah.
Here we go. Day 447 from the top. G1, Hayato, Janet, Brett. All right, there you go. Now, now that's 447 days, and sometimes we keep a little spreadsheet, and some of it's about like how much we want to kind of go to the bar and cheers ourselves for how interesting we are. But other times we go, fuck, let's get the hell out of here because that was terrible. And it's only about 10%, regardless of how many you do, how good you get. What you think is like publishable, don't publish everything you do, especially when you're drunk. Just don't do it, kids. So we've gone, and this is the 4th season of 4PM, and all of these self-congratulatory moments we give ourselves, we go into a studio, ours, the frying pan. Does he frying pan the studio in there with the desk? Woof. Anyway, there's 3 albums, volume 1, 2, and 3 of 4PM, with some of our really good favourites, the ones where it just pops and goes, maybe today we'll make I don't know, who knows? There's some good ones, some real tear-jerkers there. There's the book here, which is the diaries, some recordings. If you don't do CDs, there's 3 albums, all download. You can get that from the shop, which is actually 2 of them are double albums. It's actually 5 albums in there. But anyway, I'm not rabbiting on. This is a live stream, and I'm waving to Mum. Hi, nice to see you again, Mum. She's always watching. That was great. So we'll play it one more time, please, and then we'll all go and have a lovely week. And this is our Friday, so we go to the pub tonight. I'm so excited. Thank you so much for sticking around. Thank you, G1, Hayato. Thank you, Janet. Thank you, Brett. Thank you, Dean. Thank you so much. I'm not going to sit here now. I'm going to come and sit by the piano and enjoy it while I have a glass of wine. If you want to talk about any of the recordings or the book, come and have a chat. I can sell you one or get them from the shop. Otherwise, have a great time. The festival is next weekend, so this place just goes absolutely... Who's here for the festival, by the way? Anyone? No, you've missed it. You are. The festival is just bullshit. It's so crazy. You can't move in this place. It's crazy. So have fun. Thank you so much. Here is day 447 again. Janet, Hayato, G1. My name is Dean. Thanks so much. Come and have a chat about the stuff and the things. Otherwise, mosey onto your ferry. Otherwise, have a great week. Thank you so much. See you at the Whaler in about an hour for a pint. Thank you. Bye-bye.